Hi, I'm going to start this off with a story. Many years ago, okay, a bunch of years ago, matter of fact, I was going to be starting my last year of college. And me and three friends of mine decided we were going to go take a trip to Cooperstown to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame. And the car we went in, it was my parents' car, but they let me drive it, was a Vega. Now, if you're too young to know what a Vega is, just go look it up. It really was a very cheap car made by Chevrolet. It was red, mine was, or ours was, so I loved it because it was red. But, it had some issues. It did not have a lot of power. Small cars back then didn't have a lot of power. So we're taking this trip, I'm driving, and there's four of us in the car, and it fit for barely. So we're driving along, and now we're on this steep hill, and we have to get up this hill so that we can get back to the main road. And the car really doesn't have the power for it. So we're doing about 15 miles an hour. This is just a major struggle. So I said, because I'm the smartest one in the car, let's all lean forward to help the car get up the hill better. And all four of us in this car leaned forward to try to push a car up a hill. Now, in retrospect, it was one of the stupidest things I ever came up with, but they all agreed with it because all of us were intelligent, and that just sounded like, wow, yeah, that's a great idea. And the thing is, I was a music and history major. One of the other guys was a math major. Another one was an environmental scientist major, an environmental science major. And the last guy was a meteorology major. So we were all in college. We all were pretty good at what we knew, but none of us knew anything about physics. We knew nothing about cars. It just seemed like this was a smart thing to do. There is a lot of proof that basically says that the concept of three heads being better than one is a fake. It's not true at all. In order to really be able to get good ideas and good information from a bunch of people, they have to have some knowledge in what it is that they're doing. Without that, you're just going to be throwing out things that make no sense whatsoever to anybody. And that just as failure, you're just going to fail. One of the things with leadership, and I talk about this all the time, is that we need to train people so that they can do their jobs or do the work, and so that if you want to have a brainstorming session and get ideas from other people, they at least have some knowledge that they can fall back on in order to give you something that you can use. Without that, you're just wasting your time. It's kind of like this old video that's on YouTube where some town along the West Coast had a whale wash up, and a bunch of guys got together and decided they were going to blow it up. And I got to tell you the truth, the first time I heard about this, I said, well, that sounds like it'd be interesting. Can you blow up a whale? Turns out you cannot blow up a whale. You just can't do it. And it was a major mess. It shut down the beach. It destroyed a bunch of cars because this heavy fat went a lot of places. And the carcass, most of it, stayed right where it was. Just a mess. Because none of those people knew anything about explosives. They didn't know should they go cut it up. No one wanted to bother with that. They didn't call a marine biologist, which is what they probably should have done first. They just decided, let's blow it up. I mean, this is just what history shows you. So if you're thinking about wanting to put together a team of people, whether they're your employees, or whether they're co-workers, or whether it's just you're an individual business and you want to get some people together to kind of brainstorm and to help each other out, have some kind of knowledge that's useful to the group. Make sure everyone else does as well. Without it, you're just wasting your time. This is a quickie. My name is Mitch Mitchell. I hope you all enjoy your day.